And we are live. All right, let's get it in. YouTube Live. We're going to have some fun today. I've only got 30 minutes. It's been a crazy day. Went on a run with my daughter this morning. Felt pretty good. I felt like I was working at it. Guys, I'm on a new mission to exemplify somebody that's healthy in the industry, somebody that has a semblance of balance, somebody that's very consistent, upstanding, and is all about their word and is all about their action. So, yeah, man, the run was good this morning. It felt good. It was hard. It was still hard, but not as hard as yesterday. So, I'm okay with different challenges. I'm okay with different levels of hard. Um, if you've been keeping track, I've been working on this song for a publishing deal. Let's see what song, what version I'm on. So let's see. I'm supposed to turn in 45. I'm at 38, and again, the goal is to turn in 50. Go above and beyond, right? So this here would be song 39. Let me go ahead and bring you guys in. Once you've written the song, once you've kind of done your work, you've decorated the Christmas tree, you take kind of one final objective view on the song and just make sure, is there anything else that I need to add? All right. So I'm going to go ahead and turn on my machine, drum machine from Native Instruments. And just in case I need to add any more kind of final tidbits, transitions, if you guys don't know who I am, my name's Eddie Gray, and head composer for the Kim Kardashian Justice Project documentary. I've done shows for A&E, for TLC, Snapchat, commercials, film trailers. It wasn't always like this. I used to be a personal trainer, and so my message, my testimony is that you can do it too. If you want to be in music, if you want to get paid, I'm here just to declare to the world and just to say that you can actually do it. There are plenty of opportunities. In fact, there are a plethora of opportunities, but what ends up happening is that only the people in the circle usually get them. So you kind of have to claim your space, claim your stake in the industry, and push forward. I mean, that's really it. Here's the good news. If you're not currently in the industry and you want to be in the industry, ultimately people have to get out of it, whether it's time or, they just get overwhelmed. Life has a way of arranging itself. So stay strong, stay committed to the path, and you'll get yours as well. So, all right. If you guys have any questions, hit me on the chat and I will get to that ASAP. As of now, though, we got the song. I'm pretty happy with it overall. And I was going to add some decorations if it comes up. If it doesn't, then we'll just move on. But I wanted to add a deharsher and show you kind of what that would do to your song. It provides like a nice coating, and I love to use OEK Soothe 2. Just came out actually not too long ago. So here, let's take another listen to this song. And like I said, I have Machine pulled up. And I'm just kind of going through the sounds, auditioning them. Like I could, you can always use a clap like this, right? There's always use for sounds like that. That's nice. It's very cavernous. Ooh, I love that for transitions. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna end up using that right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and create a track, audio. Let me just put no input for now, and then okay, let's make the stereo. And I've got the machine locked and loaded. I have my machine routed differently than most people. Like I have it going into the DAW rather than as a part of the MIDI. So I could use that clap. I kind of like that. It's like a nice flutter sound. Ooh, I like this ambiance. It just sounds like wind, the ocean. I like it. I don't know if I need that. This is lovely. Beautiful panoramic left and right white sound. I don't think I'll need it for this song. Okay, so I've kind of collected that information. I'm using the machine expansion chromatic fire. It is fire. All right, here, let's take a listen. And yeah, So yeah, we're just putting the final touches on this song. This part's still a little loud to me. Just want to make sure, see why. Like, do I have to filter it out? What's happening here? Let's see. Way too loud. Oh, it's got the sausage fattener. Well, that'll do it. Here, let's see this. That works. Let's go back to this clap. We're here. Record enable. Input monitoring. And let's try that again. Okay, so this was not input quantized or pre-quantized, so kind of have to consider that. I can move the transients, or I could just kind of be quick about it. So we'll just be efficient. Just drag that over. I'm okay if it is a little bit off. I like the variable, but just not too much. So here, let's listen to just a basic clap that sits in mono while all the other stuff kind of goes on in the side. This is why you group everything. So, when you want to achieve something, I know my drums were in red. I went all the way back up. Here, let's take a listen. I want to listen to the drums with this clap and see, is it making sense? Is it working? Nah, actually, it's kind of noisy. I'm going to bail on that. Let's see what else we got. Could use the wave. Let's see what that sounds like. Okay, kind of tough to hear. Let's raise up the signal. Not there, but there. Like hearing some buzzing going on. What is this buzzing going on? It's funny that buzzing's coming through. I wonder if it's because of the stream. Probably. All right, what do we got there? Awesome, happy, good. I've been working on my ideal day. That's it. That's it. Keep it going. Keep pushing. And top 5 official tasks. Yeah, you want those critical tasks. I love it. Angelina is part of HF Music Academy. Pushing hard. Thanks for your help. Let's do it. We got to do it. Keeping my keeping my frequency high. I love that. That made my day. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. That's what it takes. You got to keep going. And even like right here, like this isn't working. I give myself a 5-minute rule. I really want to use those samples, but it's just not working out. So we pivot. You gotta stick and move, stick and move. So I'm gonna try and find some samples real quick, and then I'll just do a quick master, and then we'll call it. So that library that expansion was called Chromatic Fire. Looks like I haven't. Wait, here it is. Yeah. Okay. Great. So look, I'm gonna take the source samples from here. I'm gonna try and find the ones that I was listening to. Yep, there it is right there. All right. So there's always a way. You just gotta find it. You gotta find it. Okay. So let's listen to this. So right now it's obviously too loud, but you'd be surprised what a little bit of white noise can do in terms of adding density to a mix. So I'm not talking about, something that is overwhelming or intense or anything like that. You're just going to add a little bit of thickness to a mix just by adding a little bit of white noise across the bottom of it. This is an old EDM production method done in the 90s, I know for sure. And why not use it? Why not use it? This isn't a hip hop EDM song, but why not use it? I mean, let's just try it and see if it adds a little bit of density. You obviously run the risk of making things messy, but if you know, work against that, use an EQ, cut off the lows, maybe even the highs. Let's see what we can do. Yeah, I'm all about it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love that you can do these small things and they can make an impact, right? There's a reason why you'll listen to songs and they sound good. It's like, man, what did they do? What were those small tricks that we're doing? So that right there is a gem. I wasn't even planning on that. Just basically adding a little bit of white noise. You can pan it, right? There are different things you can do, but just in the bottom, just try adding a little bit of white noise and don't take my word for it. Try it. Go into the studio, take your latest song. Let me try adding white noise for density, right? I heard it. I didn't make this up, right? Well, we're all just referencing other people's work and referencing and standing on the shoulders of giants. I actually just bought the George Martin autobiography. Can't wait to read it. I've got a couple books ahead of it, especially Logic 10.5. But yeah, George Martin from the fifth Beatle. He's the first one that got this whole thing started. He's the reason that we're all producers, and they were just guessing back then. They were just kind of trying things out. So yeah, I can't wait to read that. I'll keep you posted. Hold me accountable. So I like that. That sounds good. I don't know if I'm gonna have anything in here. Let me just see if I have any other samples that I want to throw in here, and then I'll just start referencing, and I'll show you how I like to reference a song. Let me just see ambiance. Let me throw in a quick clap. Where can I find my claps? Nope, not in there. I don't want crackle. So you've got a lick, glitch, no glitches, noise, stab, and hit. Let's take a listen to a couple of these. Probably too loud. Sounds okay. I could use that. Okay. So that's a one shot. We're just going to use that as a surrogate symbol, right? We know it's not a symbol. It has kind of a different quality to it, but it'll serve the same purpose. You don't have to use the same sounds that we've been using. You know, take what's that song called? The Middle. Why don't we just meet me in the middle? For a snare, they're using the sound of an axe chopping wood, and I'm pretty sure they're blending it with an actual snare, but it's pretty cool. You don't always have to do the same thing. So let's check out this cymbal sound. Here we go. It almost sounds like a trash can or something, right? Let's listen to it in context. Yeah, I'll take it. Well, maybe like second time around, I'll use, or maybe even third time around, I'll use this one, but not this one. You know, a lot of this is just fun too. Doing something that you've never done, like experiment with it. Um, Once you find something that works, like I know a cymbal's gonna work, on the downbeat. Why not try a different sound and start to collect new ideas in your head? Build a repertoire of ideas that you can utilize from time to time. Let's try this out. So right there, the transition was too big, but here, when we go into the breakdown, it should work better. Let's see. That's a beautiful thing right there. And I know it's stating the obvious. I understand that. But the big cymbal should be hit during the bigger parts, right? And then what a rookie would do, and this is my message. I want to help people that know they have, music inside, but perhaps they don't have the production chops. Like I feel called to just show you these small things. Most rookies, people looking to get in, they would use a big cymbal for this. Here, listen. It's so out of context, right? It's like just somebody kind of peeking out their head. They're not supposed to be, right? It doesn't work. You got to have the same conversation top to bottom. This cymbal has a lower profile. It feels better. So this is what I do when I start ending songs. I literally just go through it. I try and add little interesting sounds like that. That's like a little flutter sound. Again, my machine is buzzing, but I think it's doing it because of the YouTube live thing. So I'm going to go back to my samples, see if I could find. No, I don't need no brass. Thank you very much. I'll take a quick peek, and otherwise I'll start referencing. Here we go. Don't need that. Ah, ooh, kind of like that. So you guys aren't looking at my other screen, but I'm looking for this sample. Here, why don't I just bring you in? Shift Command S. Oh wait, I have to be in Zoom to do that. All right, so yeah, Shift Command S allows me to share. And I want you guys to see my samples. Oh, right here. Okay. So here, here's some tidbits for you. You're trying to get organized as best you can while fighting the good fight. Use the tag system that Apple provides. Fantastic. So I really like this sound right here. Yep. Okay. So I'm going to send this over to my favorite samples because there's something about that I really like that resonated with me. And so now every single time I search for that category, and here are my favorite samples. If you guys haven't checked out that sound, they're in Nashville. Amazing plugins, samples, like just ridiculous. The quality is the best, bar none. And Initial Audio, best in the game when it comes to hip hop, in my opinion. Really, really good. In fact, should probably use some of their stuff for this song. But anyway, I'll want to kind of keep it going here. So we're going to go back into Logic. All right, let's wrap it up because I got 5 minutes. So the song is sounding great. I'm going to. That's one of the things that's unique about licensing, music licensing. That's what I do. That's my bag right now. I'm also producing young artists, and I'm looking to kind of move in that direction as well, and just see what else can I do. What else is possible? How else can I change? How much more can I grow? You should be asking yourself that at all times. What else is possible? Um, so I'm gonna check the loudness. Okay, so I'm just gonna play maybe one of the loudest parts of the song, which is right here, and then just look at the RMS, look at the LUFS. -16 would be like the absolute lowest. -9 would be the absolute highest in terms of LUFS and RMS, especially with the kind of music that we make in music licensing. We're trying to sell these songs. They're for streaming, commercials, things like that. So we have to meet those broadcast standards. So here we go. So it's a little on the loud side, as you can see. got up to like negative 8.7. It's not that big of a deal, but still, let's go ahead and do things right. I'm going to drop in a utility plugin. Where's my gain? Right there. And I'm just going to back off. I'm going to hold shift to control by fine adjustment. Let's go negative 3 decibels and let's take another analysis and let's look at the LUFS. It's better. We go 3. Let's go 4. I'm balancing this out. I'm playing with the balance of it. You, at any point, you should not go past negative 9 LUFS for any kind of music. It's not good practice. You can start getting a real messy mix. Um, all right, so this song is pretty much done. The loudness standard is there. I'm happy with it. Why don't I just check the just like the frequencies and just get another point of view, not just loudness, but look at it in terms of compression and its imaging as well. So I'm gonna go into isotopes. I'm sorry, mastering the mix reference. Where is that? I have that under metering. Fantastic. All right, good. So I've got that. And then I also want to throw in right after my multi-band compressor, I'm going to throw in Soothe 2. This thing is a beast. If you don't know about this plugin, it is absolutely wonderful. The polish that you get from this wonderful, wonderful plugin. It's like it's on every song now. Such a just wonderful sound. It's like it just cleans it up. Here, I'll let you hear it. De-harsher. It's lovely. It's very nice. So I don't want the effect all the way across. I'm just going to go like let's go 80%. See what that sounds like. You don't want to cover it. You don't want to put a blanket on it. It should be like a compromise between sounding softened and clean and nice, and then obviously you don't want to drench it and cover it. Nice, clean. It's clean. I love it. I love it when you just get that final clean sound. It's so nice. Okay, so the sauce right here. I'm happy with that. Let me grab a quick reference track just to A/B against what I'm doing. Where is my A/B folder? I have it right here. Let's go A and B reference music. What song do I have? Let me just throw in this. Wait, is this going to take a FLAC file? Yes. Okay. So I've dragged in a track. Do your best to find a reference that follows, the same genre and the same loudness and things like that. So I chose a song by Drake. Here, let's listen. Okay, so obviously the low end needs a boost. So let's start with that. I'm gonna go here. Let's see if that helps. I don't wanna die for them. In terms of the imaging, how wide their low end is much wider than mine. So I'm gonna go into my imager plugin, and this is the workflow here in post production. You're playing with gain, you're playing with the EQ, an imager, the limiter, and you're going back and forth. So the way I read imaging in the low end inside a reference is by looking at the vertical loop, vertical circle, the oblong circle, however you want to, you know, talk about it. But essentially, right here, mine is at the top and theirs is at the bottom, from what I remember. Let me read this again. The things that they wish. Yeah, I have to go and be more narrow. So I'm gonna go here in stereo width and go all the way down. All right, let's see if that helps my cause. Okay, okay. Let me AB again. Not for them to miss me. You gotta take it with a grain of salt because they've got lyrics. I don't have any lyrics. It's not a bad idea to look for a part of the song that's an instrumental. Inside of this plugin, you can go ahead and select various loop points. But to be honest, with a song like this, I don't see that happening. There's like, it's lyrics top to bottom, front to back. Um, so yeah, I just kind of wanted to get a sense of what I'm working with here. Keep it peaceful is a struggle for me. I don't wanna die for them to miss me. I don't know, like, no. And that's down Western Road, like. G-O-D, yeah. The only thing that needs to be worked on is really that low end. So happy with that adjustment there. Let me go and add some low end here. Let's see if this can help a bit. The loudness is there. LUFS is right there, so I'm stoked about that. I'm just gonna see if I can bump up the lows, and then I'm out of here. I go hard on Southside G. So inside of the plugin, Tom from Mastering the Mix recommends that if you get lower than 3 decibels in any one of those frequency bands and you're trying to get more frequency, what you want to do is you want to create more frequency bands to get more information. So now I've kind of split that down the middle. So I'm going to see, where exactly do I need to add? Is it between 50 and 200, or is it between, 50 and below that? So let's check this out. I made sure that. Yeah, it's funny. Now it's saying not enough bass. So you gotta really use your ears at the end of the day. The truth is, I'll use these tools to help me, just to kind of maybe perhaps get a different point of view, a second opinion, a third opinion. But then at the end of the day, they're done. So I'm gonna take one final listen, and then maybe next time we'll render the files together. You can see how I render, how I create the edits and stuff like that. So one final listen, one for the road. God bless you guys. Stay up. It's very important. Keep your energy up, drink water, do what you got to do. Have healthy conversations, listen to good podcasts, but keep your frequency high. I'll see you guys next time. I'm going to start shutting down the studio. Cheers.